Hello, my YouTube minions. I have a battle for you this Thursday. Well, today is Thursday, but the day I'm posting this is Friday, against Jose G15. And this is a guy that I battled, well, from that Twitch stream I said I had 3 really good battles. And this is the final one of those. And, yeah, it appears that he's bringing a Sandstorm team. Gigalith gets Sandstorm, for those who don't know. I don't actually know if that's when that happened, but it happened at some point. And Gigalith now has Sandstorm. And I don't really remember it in Gen 5, and I don't really think I saw many Gigaliths in Gen 6. Go to bed, Gen 6 change. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments how stupid I am. Anyway, so I'm going to go lead with my Alolan Persian, and one of the things I want to do in that stream is use Alolan Persian, and this is a different Alolan Persian. In fact, this one, I believe, is a Life Orber with Nasty Plot. Alolan Persian does have a decent special attack stat, one of the differences from normal Persian. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and lead with his Gigalith, set up his Sandstream, and then get off some Stealth Rocks, which are obviously, good to set up, and pre-bank Gigalith is one of the better Stealth Rockers. So yeah, I'm just going to go and use my Snarl, which is boosted by Technician. That's what I have on this particular Persian instead of Fur Coat. And, yeah, he ends up going for the Toxic here, which is kind of a curious play. He probably could have done a lot more damage with his attacking move. He probably has Stone Edge or something, which could have done a little bit more. But I guess maybe he was thinking that I did have Fur Coat, which reduces the power of physical moves. But I do not, and I do have Snarl. And normally, I think it just lowers special attack, but it's also low enough base power to be affected by Technician. And it's a special move, so it works with Nasty Plot. Anyway, so I go for that. It's not very effective against the incoming Tapu Bulu. I do lower its special attack, not that it matters, because these things are always physical. Yeah, it does a little less than half, which is pretty nice because I'm hoping now to KO it. Now, I don't have a super effective move on my Alolan Persian, unfortunately, but I do have a move that's neutral. I have a hidden power. I forget actually what hidden power I made this. At the time, no, because I know it wasn't hidden power ice because Gen 7 tells you if it's super effective. I think it was neutral. I forget what it was when I made it. But it was neutral, and as you can see, it lived with just a sliver of HP, and I'm like, really? Man, Alolan Persian, you had an opportunity, to really impress me, but just wasn't going to happen. Anyway, he goes for a Bloom Doom, which, that's interesting. I've never seen a Bloom Doom on a Tapu Bulu before, but it is going to annihilate my Persian. He probably didn't even need to do it. He probably should have just Horn Leeched me, because he could have gotten HP back and not died to the Sandstorm. Yeah, he just died to the Sandstorm, which, so I guess I did kill him. It just cost me a Persian as well. Either way, gonna go out into my Necrozma, which is my Stealth Rocker. Necrozma is a cool Pokemon. It's bulky, especially due to its ability, which reduces the power of super effective moves. And, yeah, it's also one of the few Pokemon that can Stealth Rock. I'm just gonna go for a T-Wave, though, because I'm super afraid of this Stoutland, and Stoutland obviously gets Sand Rush, so it is super fast in the Sandstorm. Now, even so, with the Paralysis, it's back to normal speed. Paralysis only has speed in this, in this generation, and it means he can still outspeed me. Because his Sand Rush is doubling speed, so now he's basically at normal speed, and I'm not able to get my Stealth Rocks up, which is not good. So I'm going to Buzzwole, which is a Ultra Beast I haven't used yet, and it's the equivalent of Pheromosa, who is a lot faster, and but Buzzwole has just as much offensive firepower, at least physically, and the only thing that's really holding it back is the speed and the special stats. So I decided to Scarf mine, and I think that's what most people are doing with Buzzwole. I just go for a superpower, and as you can see, it's going to be close. If I can stay in here and get the KO, I do have -1 attack now, and I'm still able to get the KO against this Gastrodon, which I was worried I wouldn't get that KO, but I do, and then I get the Beast Boost, which pretty much negates the attack drop I got from the attack drop I got from Superpower. Well, yeah, but I still have that -2 defense, and I really don't want to stay in this Cortana. So I'm just going to go out into Vikavolt. I'm thinking that he might go for a Steel move or something, and yeah, he goes for a Smart Strike, and that doesn't really do much, thankfully, although I'm still at half HP due to the Stealth Rocks. Also, I think I resist Grass, too, so I resist his 2 stab moves, which is why I went into it. Anyway, I believe this is no, I think I actually brought my Specs Vikavolt. And I'm just going to go for a Bug Buzz, and that's actually going to kill the incoming Gigalith. Although he's able to set up his Sandstream again. So that's a minor nuisance. And yeah, right back into Statland, which is probably going to outspeed me because, like I said, I think I'm Scarf, and he's going to go for that play. Sorry, I think I'm Spax, and yeah, he does outspeed me and kill me. That is unfortunate, but I can go right back in. Or sorry, I decided to go into Sill Valley, I guess. And I believe this Sill Valley is a fire type. I have the Fire Stone in it. Sill Valley is basically Arceus Light. It can be it has items that can change it to any type. Anyway, I just go for the multi-strike, which is a powerful move. It's basically Judgment for Still Valley. And he ends up getting the paralysis here, which is not good for him. It's allowing me to 2-hit KO him, and I don't know what he had. He might have had Earthquake, which obviously would have killed me, or something like that, so kind of happy that it happened. Anyway, he's going to go to Magnezone. I'm just going to stay in and multi-attack you because you're weak to me, and I'm hoping that I don't die to that Thunderbolt. And I don't, thankfully, and now I just get a multi-attack, which is super effective. And, yeah, it still doesn't quite KO, sadly, but, does enough damage, I suppose, and he's going to be able to kill me now. And judging by the fact he's outspeeding me, I'm pretty sure this is a Scarf Magnezone. In fact, I'm pretty sure I have no doubt at this point, but I do have Scarf Buzzwall still. And, yeah, that should be able to outspeed this Magnezone. And I do with Superpower, which I guess is my go-to move at this point in the game because, he is a bit weak to fighting on this team he brought. So, yeah, that's a dead Magnezone. And, yeah, Beast Boost is once again going to negate the attack drop, but not the defense drop. But at this point, I'm not really sure what he has to stop me. He does have this Kartana, but I should be able to outspeed with my Choice Scarf. And I'm hoping to take him out with a Superpower, but Kartana does have some decent defense. He ends up living, though, just because of his Focus Sash. And, yeah, that's a thing that he had, and I really wasn't expecting it. Now I'm really sad I didn't set up my Stealth Rocks. But, thankfully for me and my Buzzwall, look at that survive right there. 3 HP, and then the Sandstorm goes down, so I'm not dead. And I'm going to go ahead and take the win here against Jose Oliver. And I believe he said his first name is Jose and his middle name is Oliver. So now you know things if you want to steal his credit card information. Anyway, today's question of the day is, for each of the 4 weather conditions, which is your favorite Pokemon to set them up? Well, so basically, there's a lot Pokemon now, bunch of new Pokemon that get the Drizzle, Sandstream, Drought, and Snow Warning ability. I think there was several added in Gen 7, including, for example, Pelipper, who can now activate Drizzle, and I think a new Pokemon gets Drought, too. Torkoal does, and Snow Warning is added to Alolan Ninetales? And I think Vanillux, although Vanillux and Aurorus, I think maybe already could get it. But either way, as for me, I mean, obviously Drizzle has to be Politoed because it's the cutest darn thing ever. As for Drought, I'd probably say Mega Charizard Y, since I can't say an Uber. That's the reason I didn't say Kyogre or Groudon. Sandstream, I think it's going to be Tyranitar, though. You know what? No, Hippowdon. Tyranitar, you tend to not, I mean, I don't really use it for Sandstream. I use Hippowdon, though, if I want to set up a Sandstorm. And finally, for Snow Warning, I think probably the best user of Snow Warning might actually be Alolan Ninetales. Because I think it's just probably the best overall. Abomasnow used to be, but that has a ton of weaknesses. Then again, so does Alolan Ninetales, but who's checking? Anyway, leave a comment about that, and see you guys in next time. Bye.